Good morning from Los Angeles, Valerie Milano, the editor-in-chief of the Hollywood Times and aspiringmagazine.com. And I'm so glad to have our guests with us today from Washington, D.C. today. They're traveled there. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
Awesome. Hi, I'm Susan Dynner, and I am the director and producer of The Soul Trader.
And I'm Shauna Grace, and I'm the executive producer, and I also starred in the film The Soul Trader.
An occult hitman has cornered the market for selling life-extending souls to the elite. But on her final hit before retirement, deadly competition emerges from the shadows, all of which begs the question, what if nothing was safe from becoming commodified? So not even your soul. So I want to just thank you ladies again. And this question's a little long, so bear with me. This is a somewhat familiar storyline, but in this story, the hit woman becomes the victim herself, taken down by the competition. Writer Mike Underwood puts an interesting twist to the story, with the trader being an everyday mom trying for a better life for herself and her son. Yet she's not a very sympathetic character. Is this by design that the soul trader has a palpable element of evil?
I think so. So often, for me, what really drew me to the character and the script itself was, so often was particularly with female roles in Hollywood, it can be, one layer deep or like only like one aspect. When reality is, we all every person, but I'm just going to speak as a woman. We are multifaceted. We have many different aspects to ourselves, and so the idea of a woman who is, doing some things that maybe are not, the greatest, in service for her family, for her son. And so often, I mean, how many people do we know that have struggled and have, you know, gone to places maybe they never thought they would, but it's for the benefit or for the protection of their children or their families. And sometimes that's something, unfortunately, in some cases, comes up with the reality of living. Um, so for me, I feel like there are aspects that are sympathetic, but we chose to kind of approach it in a unique way. And I can definitely let Susan talk more about that as a director.
Right.
Well, I mean, we stuck with pretty much what was on the page in terms of the character. We plan to do either a feature or a series of this, in which case there'll be a lot more to explore.
Oh, yes.
There's a whole history and a lore behind the character. We come to find out why she's doing what she does. She doesn't have a choice. She either, it's like a vampire, right? They either have to suck someone's blood or they die. In her case, she has to steal souls or she'll die. So she's doing the best that she can for her son in this situation. And, ultimately it's taking other people's lives in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on that note, as this is a proof of concept short, will this particular plot be expanded upon and focus on Coral's drive for a better life, or will you take different tack and concentration on the competition and its power to derail, Coral's dreams? Coral's demise seems to indicate this will be Damien's story, or will Coral be better equipped to deal with her competitor?
So I don't want to give anything away, but
I know. I knew you were going to say that.
it's a cool story. This was just a standalone short, but also serves as proof of concept for the look and the tone and the feel of the project going forward. But actually, the feature version is different in that it's more kind of action, James Bondy, John Wick, with the whole love story at its core. And in the feature and the series version, it's a mother and a daughter. So she has to. We find out that the history behind this, the lore, is passed along from mother to daughter, and they have to keep going with it. In the series version, yeah, it's like really twisty, kind of more like Dexter meets
True Blood.
Yeah, meets True Blood meets Supernatural. So they both have their own like storylines that live on their own, that can be done separately, or maybe make the movie first and then turn it into a series. But they're very much a standalone projects.
Yeah. The lead characters, Damien and Coral, are really two of a kind, aren't they? With Shane West's Damien, clearly the more evil of the two. His presence at the side of client Erica suggests that he's more powerful than Coral. being played by Shauna. Doesn't it seem that way? Can you talk about that a little bit?
I mean, the way that we approached it is he's just somebody that's power hungry. That's why he's hanging on to Erica's, he's her sidekick. He's kind of learning what he can and absorbing what he can. And he's very intelligent and has been trailing her and trying to learn what she does and how she does it. So I think he's a hanger on who wants to rise in power.
Absolutely. And shout out to Shane West and the, incomparable Donna Mills. Both were so amazing to work with. So down to earth, so very kind, and such beautiful talents. It was truly an honor to have them on set.
Yeah, I was going to get into that, among a cast of relative unknowns and, but who doesn't know Donna Mills stands out, how did she become involved with this project? And have you worked with the other actors before?
Well, so Shane and I have known each other for years and years and years. I directed and produced a documentary called Punk's Not Dead. And my producing partner on that, Todd Trena, he produced another film called What We Do Is Secret about the Germs, an LA punk band. And Shane was playing Darby Crash. So we would often go to set and we became friends. And the Germs played some benefit concerts for Punk's Not Dead when we were raising money for the Nick Trena Foundation. So I've been wanting to work with him for years, and through the year, I just consulted on a movie that he starred in. And so when this project came across my desk, Shauna and I have been wanting to work together for years. We've known each other for about 10 years now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if Shane's going to want to do a short, but because it's proof of concept, let me just text him and see. And he's like, yeah, send it over. And he ultimately said yes. So we were very privileged to have him on board. And kudos to my casting director, Jennifer Ricciazzi.
Amazing.
She suggested Donna, and right away, Shauna and I were like, oh my God, she'd be perfect.
Yeah, absolute legend. And, and I think that says a testament to the writer, Mike Underwood, because no one had to say yes. They could have easily said no, but because there was possibility. Sorry, I think there's some kids in the hallway there having a great time. I don't know if you can.
We're in a hotel room right now.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So apologies. But they easily could have said no, but because of the script and where so much potential that's really within not only the script as it stands, but where we developed it, it gave the opportunity, and they could see the potential, and so they were willing to say yes to a short, and we happened to get a waiver with the obviously with the approval by SAG to film during the strike, which was amazing, being in a small independent production, and which was just so thankful that they were willing to say yes, and so we're really excited to see what happens, because it truly the next, when we take it to the next level, whoever comes on board with us, it really is going to be a fantastic opportunity for them as well.
Lovely. Good for you guys, girls. So, I mean, I know I've seen Donna Mills in Palm Springs a lot. I have a home in Palm Springs. I believe she has a home there too. Where did you guys shoot the film?
We shot it in Brentwood. So
Oh, okay.
we found this great house that tripled as 3 locations. So what you see in it, the backyard is one location. The Target's home is another that was a bedroom in the house. The kitchen was in the same house. So, and the den was Coral's room where she takes the pendant. But yeah, we got really lucky with that location, and that it just served everything that we were looking for.
It was beautiful.
Nice.
It was, yeah. And it was we shot it in 2 days actually. It was pretty, short and quick, because we like I said, we worked with what we had, and we tried to make the best of it, and down to the literal minute, and that was quite an adventure as well, to be perfectly frank.
Yeah, I guess so.
We were lucky that we had such a talented cast and crew.
Yeah.
Like, the crew was amazing. My cinematographer, Matthias Schubert, loved him. It was like a mind meld. So it was great.
Lovely. Well, so you guys are on a film circuit now, or what are you doing?
Yeah, so we're doing the festival circuit right now. We screened it initially in Cannes at the American Pavilion, and our American premiere was at the Manhattan Film Festival, and we to win an award there. We just screened it Rock the Shorts in LA.
We won Best Thriller.
Here we are at the DC Shorts International Film Festival, which has been so fun because I'm originally from DC.
Oh, nice.
So for me, it's kind of a homecoming, and it's been really great. And then next we have the Calabasas Film Festival, which will also be amazing because we live in LA. But when I was VP for Charlie Sheen and Nick Cassavetes' company, Ventura Films, we were based in Calabasas. So I kind of have a tie to that as well.
Nice. Yeah, you can invite them, and I'm so glad that for the success of the film already. So how can our viewers and our readers find you, find the film, more information on it?
Absolutely. So, first off, easy, our website, thesoultrader.com. On social media, our Instagram handle is at thesoultrader_film. So please, yes, follow us there. We're both, of course, on there as
Facebook,
well.
Facebook is just the Soul Trader, and then I think on TikTok we're the Soul Trader Film or the Soul Trader Movie.
And then fun. And you can find all this information, of course, on the website, thesoultrader.com. And you can currently watch the trailer. That's also, of course, on the website, as well as I do believe it's
And-
also on YouTube.
And
actually.
yeah, no,
The
is it?
Trader,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. And it's also you can follow our personal ones. I'm at Susan Dynner.
And I'm at the Shauna Grace. So yeah,
We're constantly writing about everything, so keeping everyone up to date, and we'll let you know when it comes to a city near you.
absolutely.
Love it. Yeah, and we'll put all this in the article as well. And are you both thinking about working on anything next? And if so, can you talk about it?
Sure. I mean, obviously, the Soul Trader we want to do as either a feature or a series, so we're starting to take meetings regarding that. I'm also currently shooting my documentary about women in magic because I'm also a magician.
Right. How interesting.
That's
Yeah.
fun. And then as my production company, Aberration Films, has a ton of different projects in various stages of development. And Shauna and I actually just talked yesterday about potentially working on another project together, but that's
Yeah.
TBD.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, we're the Hollywood Times Official is our YouTube, and hollywoodtimes.net. So you keep us posted, and I'm sure we'll see you around LA at something or other. And thank you again for your time today, and appreciate it very much.
Oh,
Thank you. We really, truly appreciate it. It's
Thanks so
Great.
much.
awesome to be here and share this time with you.
Love it. Thank you again. Bye-bye.